Hey there. Doesn't matter where you are in your real estate career, 100,000 in commissions, $1 million in commissions, $4 million in commissions. Leads are the fuel that feed your business, and that takes a lot of money. I've been at all those levels, and I know the pain of spending all your marketing money and not getting anything back, just enough to pour in all over again. I mean, look, I know agents making 600,000 in commissions, 700, 800, even $1 million in commissions a year, and not being able to take home any real money, right? Just enough to plow it back into marketing to feed the beast. And it's tough to work that hard and not be able to buy the house you want or send your kids to the school you want. I mean, let alone buying a boat like my neighbor. I don't have a boat, but, let alone being able to do that because you're working really, really hard and you're still not able to have those things. In fact, one of the first things that I do when I teach team leaders who join Elevate when they first do is I say, look, I'm going to do a complete review of your marketing, what they're spending and where and why. And I'm usually able to cut their marketing budget, cut it by 50%, generate the same number of leads, oftentimes better. It's a big project. I'm not going to go into that, but I want to give you a simple strategy that you can implement here today that's very easy to implement with whatever you're currently doing now, okay? This is the easy button for today, okay? So you ready to change your business? All right, here we go. Ready? Begin at the end, okay? So over the years, we've tried everything, spent thousands, tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands of dollars on marketing. Some worked, others didn't, most didn't, total failure. All cost me a lot of money, but also a lot of time, because you don't just wake up today and say, you know what, I think I'm gonna do Facebook, yeah, and then you just post an ad and it's running and it's working out great, right? That's not how you start your day, right? Is doing that stuff with Facebook. What do you have to do? You have to research, how does Facebook work? You have to learn about it. You have to develop an idea. Am I gonna target out-of-state buyers, in-state buyers, move up? Where are they? What is my offer, etc.? A lot goes into that, writing the copy before you even do your very first ad, right? And even if it works, and most of ours didn't, it's still 3 months until I get paid down the road, right? So, but again, when it was just us, we had limited time and limited money, 3, 4, 5 campaigns running, direct mail, postcards, websites, newsletters, all from scratch. Time and money were draining away from us, so we had to learn the hard way, and it hit us one day when we ordered a brand new website, lead gen website, and we got 9 leads in 3 days. And it wasn't even supposed to be running. We just found out in day 3, we got 9 leads, and we're like, now what? And that's when the aha moment was we realized we had to begin at the end. So before starting any new campaign, this was our rule then, and this is your take home for today. Before starting any new campaign, we decided we need to map out the follow-up campaign first. Are we gonna send emails? Are we gonna send letters? Are we gonna do telephone calls? How many times for each? I got my new gimbal, so I'm playing around with it. So how many times for each? Are we gonna do like 1 phone call, 2 phone calls, right? What am I gonna say on the calls, okay? This is basically what people call a follow-up funnel. Is the buzzword. Automated follow-up funnel is the actual buzzword that everybody's looking at. And we do automate a lot of this for us and for our agents now. But I didn't have to do that then, and you don't have to do that then. I had leads coming in and I needed to decide what to do right now. So I just wrote, what's email number 1, what's email number 2, what's email number 3. I'm gonna send that out on day number 1, I'm gonna send that on day number 3, and then I'm gonna send the other one out on day number 5. That was automated enough, right? If you just do this and you set up an email campaign with 3 emails, you write it out, you generate 20 leads per week. I mean, could you hit send on 7 emails per day? Okay, that's great. That's your automated funnel right there. Just hit send 7 times a day with these emails that you've already pre-written, right? But the best results come from calling. So, like, what do we say on the call? I would write it all out. So let's just say I went to National Association of Realtors. I pulled off a free report, Moving with Kids. Okay, that's a great website resource, by the way. So Moving with Kids. I would get it all ready ahead of time. Okay, don't wait for the first lead to come in because then you're going to lose the lead because you're going to be behind the ball, right? So I printed out the reports, my cover letter, I stuffed the envelopes. So as soon as the lead came in, like literally within 10 seconds of me getting the lead, what I would do is all I had to do was just address the envelope, stick a stamp in, and I put it in the outbox. And then I just call them that way they're getting it like the next day. And then I just had to call them. My first phone call was, hey, I just wanted to see if you got the report. I have a 12-year-old, how old are your kids? And then just start building the rapport, right? It's really that easy. And that's why I'm saying you can start this today with whatever it is that you're currently doing right now. You can do this, right? Here's what's cool. Once you have one built, you have it for the next time. So once you have your 3 emails and your telephone calls built for your first one, then you have it for the future ones. So that's what's really cool. This becomes an asset for your business, right? We all talk about building assets and everything like that. This becomes an asset for your business, which is really cool. So I spent less money, I wasted less time. There was also less stress because I already had everything that I needed at my fingertips. Remember, my first outbox, I still remember my first outbox on my desk where I used to stick these free reports, right? And I'll end this with the best part. There is a pun intended here, okay? Since my rule was to have all this done first before I bought a new website or campaign, it stopped me from buying a bunch of shiny objects that would come across my desk, like at a webinar or a seminar, right? Squirrel. Okay, I actually do have squirrels here. That's why I'm not allowed to work from any of the rooms in the house that have windows to the backyard because I'm a shiny object. I'm a squirrel guy, right? I get very distracted by that. But seriously, okay, the result from this, okay, is you are running fewer campaigns. This is taking less of your time and money spent. Fewer leads because I was working them. Right? More profit, less stress. Everything was all ready to go. So again, take a step back today, right? Look at this in your business. And if you found this helpful, share this video with a friend. You can save them time and money and stress, okay? Until then, think big, share big.